Hello gang, it's Neil here from the Fabulous Grandads. Quite often at gigs I have people come up and ask me how I get the sounds that we use in the show and how my gear all works. So I thought I'd make a quick video just to demonstrate it all. Ian's on the camera, our favourite photographer. Say hello, Ian.
Hi there.
And we've just got one overhead mic here picking up everything, so it's not going to be a hi-fi sound, but you should get an idea of how it all goes together. So, starting with the guitar. This is the one I use pretty much exclusively on stage. It's a Steinberger Transcale, and it's got active electronics, which means that the treble and boost controls actually boost and cut more than a normal guitar. It's got 2 extra frets down here underneath the regular E, which means I can take it down a whole tone if I want to, get a much fatter sound. But even this guitar is split into 2 parts. The regular guitar part with the regular pickups, just like any other one. But on here is the synthesizer part, and this is a separate pickup with its controller glued on the end, which controls the synthesizer section on the floor. More about that later, but that's the guitar. And always behind me is my amplifier and speaker setup. And I put this together myself specifically for the Grandads. And on top is a Mesa Boogie Mark V, 3-channel 100-watt amplifier. I've taken it out of its original box and put it in a new box with the brain for one of the pedal systems on the floor, which I'll tell you about later on. Underneath here is a speaker cabinet. I've taken this grill off so you can see what's in it. We have 2 12-inch speakers and 2 horns. This is just for the synthesizer section, and you can see they're angled. One's going that way and one's angled this way, so we can have a stereo synthesizer, or as I've got in this system at the moment, just mono, so the mono signal is coming out of both sides of this. Below it are another 4 12-inch speakers, which I use for the stereo guitar system. There's 2 on that side for the left and 2 on this side for the right, and there again they're angled outwards to get a big wide distribution of sound. I'll just spin it round so you can see what's in the back. Okay, down the bottom there is 2 250-watt amplifiers, which are for the synthesizer section. One for left and one for right, and they feed those top speakers and the horns. This is a 250-watt mono amplifier, which feeds 1/2 of the guitar stereo. The Mesa Boogie feeds 1/2, and this amplifier feeds the other half. And that powers 2 of the speakers on the bottom level. A lot of people ask me about this thing screwed to the front of the cabinet. It's a piece of aluminium. It can go up and down like this. The reason it's there is because I quite often stand very close to the speaker, and treble is directional, so all the treble signals from the guitar, or the guitar speakers at the bottom, go straight past my legs, straight to the audience, and I don't get a true sound. So what this thing does, it cuts across the top 2 speakers right in the middle, and it deflects the treble out the speaker, bounces off there up to my head, so I get a more accurate idea of what the audience is hearing just standing in front of it. And finally, on the floor here, this is where I do my Strictly Not Dancing. It's my pedal system, and it's 2 sections. Over here is the section for guitar, and it's a TC Electronic G system, and basically it's a complete set of effects which I can program in any order. Anything I like, from a chorus, delay, reverb, compression, wah-wah, phaser, everything on there, and you can program it exactly how you want it and select different patches for each song. And there's a volume control on the end of it which controls the volume of the guitar section. Over this side, buried under these 2 other pedals, is a Roland GR33 synthesizer, which is powered by the little pickup on the guitar, and this can generate synthesized sounds 2 at a time. So I can have up to 300 programmed sounds in this in banks of 4, and I can index up and down the banks and select the sounds with these buttons here. So I can have 2 different instruments, for instance 12-string guitar and violins playing at the same time with this in any combination of balance, and it's all controlled with this volume control here. So I've got a volume control for the synthesizer side, volume control for the guitar side. On top here, this one selects the channels of my amplifier, so that's how I get the distortion. Channel 1's a clean sound, channel 2 is a bit of a distortion crunchy sound, and channel 3 is a all-out lead distortion sound. This other pedal helps me index up and down through the synthesizer sounds a bit quicker, up and down. And you can just about see the readout in there, which tells me where I am, the patch numbers and the title.